Okay. For instance, you'll see a guy headlining at the Spear. They probably be getting a couple of $1 million. But you'll see a guy on the undercard of a big show probably making more money than that guy.
Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash.
Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too.
Terence Crawford exposes Floyd Mayweather for being motivated solely by money when calling for a fight. Crawford makes it clear he has no interest in fighting Mayweather and never even imagined such a matchup. He believes these kinds of fights aren't about proving greatness but about generating hype for big paydays. According to Crawford, Mayweather is more focused on money than competition, especially since he's now pursuing exhibition fights after retirement. Crawford acknowledges Mayweather had his time, but says this era belongs to him, and he won't let money-driven offers distract from what is already achieved in boxing.
But I know how you is. You be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever keep it real, boss, keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fight.
Yeah.
I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll be this.
But you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd. Nah.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, I'll beat his ass. Never. That's some hating type shit to me.
Like plotting.
I ain't never been that type of person ever.
Critics argue that Floyd Mayweather's recent boxing appearances are more about financial gain than athletic legacy. Once celebrated for his unmatched record and defensive brilliance, Mayweather has shifted toward exhibition bouts that bring huge paychecks but lack sporting value. Analysts point out his constant flaunting of wealth, suggesting he doesn't need these fights for income, yet still takes them. As a result, many conclude that in retirement, his focus has turned entirely to money-making ventures rather than real competition, leaving some fans disappointed in how his career has evolved.
Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash. We see it a lot. These two don't seem to need the money. So I don't understand the need to do this. When talked about it, Mike Tyson said, I still can't believe Floyd wants to really do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it. So it's signed and it's happening. Hey, when Mike fought Jake Paul, a lot was made of him being 58 years old. He's in tremendous shape. I mean, I saw him, and even in there, right, he couldn't get going at the rate that he expected. But early, he was fighting like Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather's much younger, but he's so much smaller. So I get why Mike is like, yo, I don't know what this dude wants to do. Because there was a world where no one would ever thought that those guys would end up in the ring together. And again, they don't need money. I imagine, though, it's going to be a boatload of money.
Former world champion Timothy Bradley has been vocal about a hypothetical fight between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather. Bradley claims Mayweather historically struggled against southpaws, and Crawford's versatile style would pose serious problems. He argues Crawford's switch hitting, sharp timing, and adaptability are tools Mayweather couldn't handle. Bradley even dismisses Floyd's untouchable image, insisting that a fighter like Crawford would break through his defense. He boldly claims Mayweather isn't as good when matched against someone of Crawford's caliber, fueling heated fan debates.
Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's going to reach against one of the best back foot counterpunchers in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that backhand, the way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too? No, man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counterpuncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep, I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life.
On the flip side, many analysts think comparing Crawford to Mayweather is unfair. They point out that Floyd's resume includes a long list of elite opponents. In contrast, Crawford hasn't consistently faced the same level of competition. From this perspective, the comparison is unbalanced. Crawford's accomplishments, though impressive, don't yet match the historic impact of Mayweather's. These voices argue that Mayweather's legacy is already secure, while Crawford is still writing his. Therefore, placing him on the same pedestal is premature.
Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash. We see it a lot. These two don't seem to need the money. So I don't understand the need to do this. When talked about it, Mike Tyson said, I still can't believe Floyd wants to really do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it. So it's signed and it's happening. Hey, when Mike fought Jake Paul, a lot was made of him being 58 years old. He's in tremendous shape. I mean, I saw him, and even in there, right, he couldn't get going at the rate that he expected. But early, he was fighting like Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather's much younger, but he's so much smaller. So I get why Mike is like, yo, I don't know what this dude wants to do. Because there was a world where no one would ever thought that those guys would end up in the ring together. And again, they don't need money. I imagine, though, it's going to be a boatload of money.
Boxing commentator Showbiz the Adult offered a bold take, saying Terence Crawford deserves to be ranked above Mayweather for one major reason. He highlighted Crawford's win over Canelo Alvarez, arguing that while Floyd was great, he never took that kind of risk. According to Showbiz, Crawford moved up in weight to fight a dangerous, prime Canelo, something Mayweather would have never done in the same way. He claims Floyd's career was more calculated, with carefully chosen opponents and timing. That willingness to risk, says Showbiz, elevates Crawford's legacy beyond Mayweather's, challenging the idea that Floyd is untouchable in boxing history.
There is no way Floyd Mayweather would attempt to do that crazy shit. See, that's the insane Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler after being gone for 5 years type shit. Never being at middleweight, first fight at middleweight, being against Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Terence Bud Crawford, never been a middleweight shit. The most he's been is super welterweight, and he was only there once. And he's fighting at 168 against one of the greatest super middleweights of all time, one of the greatest middleweights of all time, pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time, reigning undisputed champion at super middleweight. That is unheard of, and that's something that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't even attempt.
Everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah, we ain't going up that much.
Now,
Crawford has the tools to beat him. He has the long arms. He switches lefty and righty, but Floyd was pinpoint accuracy, tremendous defense. I just think whoever at 147, that's tough. I don't know. A draw.
Okay, what about Oscar De La Hoya and Crawford? at 54?
Oh, man, Oscar was a hell of a fighter, man. I think they could beat each other, to be honest. I think Oscar could beat him. Oscar's a hell of a fighter. He got great jab, good footwork. Oscar was a tremendous fighter. I feel like people really overlook his resume. He's an Olympic gold medalist. That's the hardest thing probably to get. It's harder than the world title.
Interestingly, Terence Crawford himself has grown tired of being constantly compared to Floyd Mayweather. He has clearly stated he doesn't want to fight Floyd, emphasizing that Mayweather's era is over. Crawford believes this era belongs to him. Rather than looking backward, he wants fans to appreciate the legacy he's building now. While he respects Mayweather's greatness, he believes the obsession with matching them up is unfair. In Crawford's view, their legacies shouldn't overlap. Floyd is retired and past his prime, while he's still in the middle of his dominance.